I'm speaking with Leo Haviland, and our topic is currency now, Leo. The US dollar compared to other currencies. What do current levels and trends look like between the euro foreign exchange, Japanese yen, and the dollar?
The euro has been gaining steadily against the US dollar for well over a year since the European central bank president said he'd do whatever it takes to hold the Eurozone together in the summer of 2012. So it's moved up towards a level right around $1.40 per euro. The likelihood, I believe, is that the euro will strengthen further against the dollar. Take a look at this chart of the euro FX currency against the dollar. Since the summer of 2012, when the euro made a low around $1.20 per euro, it's gradually edged up, and nowadays it's almost at $1.4 per euro. So it looks as if the trend of the dollar is weaker dollar against the euro. And people should pay close attention to that in the context of stock, bond, and commodity price movements. As for the yen, given the Abenomics effort, the yen has depreciated substantially against the dollar over the past year or so, and has moved up to a range of yen 100 to 105 versus the dollar. However, the economic weakness in the world scenario, should it emerge, probably means that the yen will strengthen a little bit versus the dollar, which would, of course, disappoint the Japanese quite a bit. They would prefer the yen to weaken.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So it sounds like everything's going up. Are we expecting to see any competitive devaluations in the future as countries seek trade advantages? Anything like that?
Well, competitive devaluation and currency wars is a very significant issue. One little bit of devaluation we've seen has been the Chinese renminbi against the US dollar in recent weeks. However, we can't all run to the door at the same time. We can't all devaluate at once. So there are limits to it, whether we're an advanced nation or an emerging marketplace.
What other foreign exchange indicators are important to the dollar right now that we should be looking at going forward in 2014?
Many policymakers in the United States look at the broad real trade-weighted dollar. Although the financial media doesn't emphasize that indicator, it's very important to policy decision makers. And the broad real trade-weighted dollar has been rather sluggish. It has not rallied, has not declined much, really since it reached a major low around 80.5 in 2011. What's remarkable really is that with all the troubles in emerging marketplaces, that the trade-weighted dollar has not made any new highs. It stayed under its little high of around 86 of roughly 2 years ago, and the trade-weighted dollar remains, however, feeble compared to its high reached during the depths of the financial crisis, that being around 96 or so in March 2009. So I would forecast that the trade-weighted dollar will gradually tend to weaken further over the next year or two.